Outcome Productions podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Outcome Productions podcast. Today we're here with...
Roy, is that you?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Man,
How you
chilling.
feeling?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Hell yeah, bro. So we're going to get into this interview really quick. Let me know where are you from, what kind of music do you do, and what got you into this business?
Okay. So starting off, I was born in Salt Lake City, and I was raised in West Valley. And then the music, I'd say I started getting into it seriously like last year, for sure. But I was always like a big fan of music, you know. I was always a big fan of it. On top of that, I like to say my big brother Juju, he really got me into this, you know. I started doing R&B when I was about like 16.
Okay.
Yeah. But I feel like my brother was really the one that, you know, would guide me towards that, you know, that path, you know, to get better, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Other than that, that's all I could really say.
So R&B is your thing?
Yeah,
for
sure.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Cool. And
yeah.
you were telling me earlier that your parents are from Mexico and Argentina, right?
Yeah, they
cool.
are. And my mom's a singer. So
your mom's a singer too. That's sick, bro. So it's in the family.
Yeah, it's in the family for sure.
That's cool. That's cool. So that's what kind of got you started in the music.
Oh yeah,
thing,
for
your
sure,
family,
man.
Your brother.
For sure, man.
That's cool, man. That's cool. What's the biggest challenge you have faced so far in your career, and how did you overcome that?
I would definitely say getting a better sound. You know, like I said before, I didn't know where to start. So I definitely needed that guidance, like from my older brother, in order for me to keep moving forward. You know what I mean? He's the one that pushed me every day to, you know, to become better. You know what I mean? Because I go by a quote where it says, I'd say, talent is nothing without hard work.
Hell yeah.
It really isn't. At the end of the day, because I'm really dedicated, and like when it comes to like this music thing, like I really push myself every day to like push forward and become better, you know, especially with my singing, because I'm a singer.
Yeah,
my goal right now is to have better control, you know what I mean, have better control, better vocals, and then just build my own craft altogether.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people really focus on that, so that's good that you actually do focus on learning and becoming a better singer, a better artist.
Exactly.
A lot of people, like nowadays with auto-tunes, like you could just fix your voice, but then when you go sing live, you sound like shit.
You sound like, exactly.
Even though you can put auto-tune live and stuff, but people do notice a difference of the artist if they really know what they're doing, like on a live video that you can't put auto-tune on.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, I guess they'll put auto-tune on everything, but it's still good to work on your craft and become better, you know.
Exactly, man.
Every way.
Yeah,
hell yeah, I respect that, bro. I
appreciate
respect
it, bro.
If you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self?
Man, stay focused. Use your time wisely. Don't take life for granted, for sure. Because that's something that I think I personally did, you know. Growing up, I would always be like, man, I can't wait to be older. I can't wait to be older. As soon as I turned 18, bro, I saw the reality of life, for sure. Reality hits you hard, bro. And one thing is, just don't take life for granted, and, you know, cherish every single memory that you have.
Hell yeah.
Because life is so quick that it just goes by so fast.
That's what I tell my kids all the time, bro. Like, 1 minute you're 18, 1 minute you're fucking 40.
Exactly, man.
You don't even notice where did the time go.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, bro. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your goals? What's your vision? What are you trying to accomplish in 5 years?
Honestly, I'm just trying to get my name out there, for sure. Hopefully here in Utah, for sure, because I feel like right now the music scene in Utah is just not too good, man. You know what I mean? I feel like one thing people need to realize is it's better to work all together instead of just being independent. Obviously, you can be independent, but I feel like in Utah, everyone just needs to have a better environment in order to, you know, work together and, you know, just, I would say, like, I don't know, man, just, I feel like when you have people around you, you just work better, man, in general.
For sure.
But in 5 years, I definitely see myself as a good and successful artist, especially an engineer, because I want to be an engineer myself.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I want to be able to record my own stuff. I want to be able to produce my own things, you know what I mean? Just do everything all in one.
That's
for sure.
Cool. That's admirable.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
And if you could collab with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Man, R.I.P. my nigga for sure, but I'm not going to lie, I would say PNB Rock. PNB Rock. You know, he had great flows, you know. His style was just amazing. On top of that, I would also say RDJ, for sure. RDJ, because I'm really into, like, R&B.
Yeah.
That dark R&B. So I'd say those two for sure.
Cool,
Yeah.
man. And what's the best piece of advice that you've ever gotten in your life that you would like to share with the audience today?
Man, best piece of advice I would give, I would definitely say just keep pushing, man. You know, keep moving forward. Like I said, life has a lot of challenges.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, you know, God makes us like the best soldiers, the ones, you know, the ones that go through the most. You know, if you don't go through anything, you're not a soldier in general. I feel like without any battles, you don't become the person you are today.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, for
Hell
sure,
yeah,
man.
bro. Where can people find you on social media?
So you can find me on Instagram and I would say Facebook as well. Roy is that you, no space. And yeah, for sure, man.
Anything else you want to add? Talk about a little bit about the event coming up on the weekend.
Man, I'm so excited for the artist retreat, man.
Hell,
you know,
it's
we've been
gonna be-
planning this for like, man, for months now,
Yeah,
bro.
it's gonna
For
be
sure.
fire.
Yeah, we want to be able to, you know, hear, you know, what are people's strengths and what are their weaknesses when it comes to the music industry, you know what I mean? But all I got to say is I'm hyped for it, man, for sure. It's going to be lit, for sure.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
if you guys are out here in Utah, we're going to probably drop this episode today, Monday.
Yeah.
Make sure you get at them because it's going to be fire. It's
Yeah.
going to be in Park City.
No, for
it's
sure,
going to be
man.
a great event.
Hell yeah, man.
So I'm
For sure.
excited for that. Anything else you want to add?
That's all I got to say, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem,
And
man.
thank you guys for watching another episode of the Outcome Productions podcast.
Outcome Productions Podcast.